Guys, and welcome back to another reaction video. You guys come checking out this video. Is split Croatia what a visit or overrated? Okay, our honest experience. So this is actually foreigners asking this question: is split or Croatia what a visit or it's overrated? Okay, so let's check this out. Okay.
Split is so beautiful and so picturesque. Oh my goodness, you guys, it is busy, busy, busy today. So cool. There are so many just tiny, cute little boutique restaurants in all of these different alleyways. We've been seeing these mini pancakes everywhere, so of course Zozo wanted to stop and get some. I think the thing is about these small, charming alleyways is that it gets really crowded really fast. Hi, I'm Kara, the digital nomad mom, and this is my husband Harley and our daughter Zozo. We sold everything we had to travel the world full time, and today we're in the city of Split to see if it's really worth visiting on your trip to Croatia. We're so glad you're here, so now let's go explore.
It is beautiful.
Dober dan, everybody. Today we are here in Split, Croatia, and we're going to be exploring the city and the place that we're calling home for the month. You nice and cozy in there, Zoe? Yeah. Not only has it been a bit tough trying to find good food options here in Croatia, but also affordable options here in Croatia. I don't know if it's because a lot of the cruise ships are here in Split and that tourism has just really grown in Croatia, but it has been quite expensive to eat out. So we've actually been cooking a lot more than what we're used to because in Greece, it's just really affordable to eat out. So here we've really had to be going to the grocery stores a lot more often. And I think it's probably going to be just as pricey here at this restaurant as it has been at most of the restaurants we've been to here in Croatia, which is normally around 15 to 20 euros per person. This is so nice. We're just walking through this park down over to the city walls. And this is so nice because we've also noticed that in Croatia, there's a lot of parks, so it's really, really kid friendly. So where we are headed today is actually called Diocletian's Palace. And what's really cool about this is that it was built by the Emperor Diocletian. And during some point in time in history, or rather the fall of the Roman Empire, they built restaurants and shops and all different types of residences within the actual palace walls. So now this is the center of the city and where you're going to find a lot of the tourist activities to do and see. All of the different shops and restaurants are going to be inside of what was the old palace. So we were actually here a few days ago for my birthday, actually, and we went to get some ice cream here, look around, do a little bit of exploring. And what's really cool is that, you know, they filmed Game of Thrones in Croatia, and you really do feel like you're just walking through King's Landing during all of these little alleyways. It's so cool, especially if you're a Game of Thrones fan.
The views are beautiful.
Well, this is so nice. We literally got the full upstairs place to ourselves right now. So Harley and I were saying that we're so excited right now because we have not had real coffee. It feels like, I mean, we've been making coffee at home, but we miss the Greek coffee so much. And we have not had typical Croatian coffee here. I don't know what that typical Croatian coffee would be, but we have not had coffee out yet. So I'm excited to try it and compare it to what Greek coffee tastes like. We've become coffee addicts, huh, babe?
Yeah, I drink it for taste now, and I just love coffee. I used to not like it, but now it's an everyday thing. I can't go without it.
Now we need it.
Yeah.
Zoe, what are you thinking about getting for breakfast?
A croissant.
A croissant?
A butter.
A buttery croissant. All right, trying the coffee for the first time. Let's see how it is, you guys. I'm a little nervous because I'm so used to Greek coffee now. Yeah, that's not Greek coffee. So definitely not as strong as...
You guys, I don't know if Greece is so close to Croatia. I've not really checked the map, but it may seems as though Greece is actually very, very close to Croatia because according to her, she's actually so used to Greece. Anyway, I do Greece content also. Okay, you can do it by checking out all my previous videos. You can see so many important and sweet videos that you might like to check. Okay, and with what I'm actually saying here, Croatia, like Split Croatia, is beautiful. Wow, but she said something that the food are so expensive and the tourists have actually increased to a very high, high numbers. Like you might really see somewhere very small, but with time you just see the place is already overpopulated. Wow, this is beautiful.
Greek coffee. It does taste like coffee, but I feel like there's more milk in here than coffee. Let us know how your orange juice is. It's so good. Oh my goodness. And you have your croissant coming. All right, now what does Dad think of his coffee?
It's not the best. It's kind of watered down. I feel like I can make a lot better coffee at home for sure. I can't give it more than, I'd say, a 4. That's the best I could do.
All right, so even though this coffee is not the best, I am excited about the food. All right, so I have gotten the avocado mash with a boiled egg and some salmon. It does look really, really good. And it also comes with this side of hollandaise sauce. So let's see how it is. I feel like this is one of those meals where you kind of have to get a little bit of everything. So here it goes. That was really good.
All right, I got the potato veggie omelet. It comes with some pumpkin seeds, potatoes, green bell peppers, a little green onions, quite a bit of stuff, but it's actually pretty good.
All right, y'all. Good thing we got there when we did, because there is a line to get in now. So if you're a foodie like us and you really enjoy breakfast, there's a ton of breakfast places here. So the thing is that you've got to get here early, at least before 10 o'clock if you want to get a table without having to wait in line. Also, we are here in June. So another thing is that you want to get here early as well too, because it gets really, really hot here in Croatia. Right now we're pushing about 82 degrees Fahrenheit. I still do not know how to do that conversion in Celsius. Just stopped over at the kiosk to grab some water because it's going to be hot today. And one of the things that I also noticed as well too is that even water costs more here than it does in Greece. In Greece, a bottle of water normally runs us about 80 cents. Here it was a little over €1. All right, we have made it to the square here, and there are a lot of different restaurants, lots of shops here. I'm actually surprised there's so much open today because it is Sunday, but I guess because we're here in June, it's the tourist season, so there's a lot of things that are open right now, and it is pretty busy, you guys. I think the thing is about these small, charming alleyways is that it gets really crowded really fast. And also, if you're a Game of Thrones fan like ourselves, they also have the Museum of Game of Thrones. However, I did read online that it's not really worth it because it's very small and a lot of the props that they have are not actually a part of the actual television show. So do with that information what you will. All right, now time to grab us some ice cream, and there is a gelato shop literally on every corner here. All right, it was quite busy in there, but we got our ice cream. I have the peach rose lemon gelato. It is so refreshing, especially with how hot it is outside. So good. Zozo is very happy too. She has her ice cream, huh? It's really so cool that this entire place is really in ruins, and there's all these shops and restaurants and, you know, these residences and hotels that have basically built inside of this palace that is on the outside in ruins. So cool. There are so many just tiny, cute little boutique restaurants in all of these different alleyways. Oh my goodness, you guys. It is busy, busy, busy today. I think this is probably because the cruise ships are here right now. So it has definitely gotten much more busier here in the city. All right, we've been seeing these mini pancakes everywhere. So of course, Zozo wanted to stop and get some, and they look really good. They're making them right in front of us. I have a feeling this video is going to turn into a little bit of a food vlog. Trying the mini pancakes. Let's see how they are. Reminds me of like having like funnel cakes or something at Disneyland. All right, we also decided to get some fresh juice. That actually sounded much better than a cocktail.
Yes, right now.
It is so hot, so definitely some cold pressed fresh juice was definitely the better option. All right, it is starting to get quite hot and also quite crowded in Diocletian's palace. So we are going to make our way down over to the park and also walk along the Riva or the promenade. There's a whole bunch of restaurants and bars down on this side, and then you've got the water back over here. It's really nice. They've got a ton of places for people to just sit and relax. We were here the other night and there was a lot of people just, yeah, sitting out by the water, watching the sunset, having their food, just takeaway food, you know, just really, really cool vibes out here for sure. From the Riva as well, you also have this really beautiful view of the park area called
It's so
Marjan Park.
beautiful.
Split is so beautiful and so picturesque. It has a lot of Roman influence, you can tell, because a lot of times when we're walking down some of these alleys, it does feel like we're walking, you know, in the town of Florence or maybe Rome. It has a lot of the same similarities. Oh my goodness, it is so hot out here, you guys. I had to stop and get me a little visor. But we're headed back to the car right now, and we are gonna see if we have the energy to go over to the park. But if not, we are probably gonna go enjoy. Beautiful here. Oh my goodness. I can't even describe how beautiful the water is here. Okay, show mommy. Guys, can't beat it. We're here on the Riva having a Hugo Spritz, and also we have some delicious pizza, and I'm also working remotely. Oh, this is exactly what I always dreamed for myself. This is the best. I'm so happy. Thanks so much everyone for hanging out with us today. We hope you found this.
This is actually beautiful. I would say that split in Croatia is actually worth it because the views was just everything for me. The views was beautiful. Like you can see the way tourists are tripping into Croatia every single day because what it is, this is beautiful, you guys. This is amazing, and I would love to visit Croatia. And there's a whole lot of comparison, according to her, between Croatia and Greece, which means that I feel like Greece is actually very hot, just like Croatia also. But she feels like some things are more cheaper and more, sustainable in Greece than Croatia. Let me know on the comment section if that particular part is true. Okay, thank you so much. I'll see you on my next one. Bye.